Good morning, good evening, good night. Eagle MMA family, this is why you're wrong about Jon Jones. First of all, I want to make it clear to all the delusional Aspinall fans who have been bit. They have been bit and contracted the MMA guru virus. They're now feral. Yes, Jon Jones is the greatest UFC fighter of all time, and here is why. Right, immediately, let's just get ducking out of the way. The whole ducking situation is one of the most brain-rotten arguments I've ever heard for someone not being the GOAT. First of all, I want to make it clear here, he was already the GOAT. He has been the GOAT since before he even fought Thiago Santos, had a close fight with him, beat Dominic Reyes, took, 3 years off, came back up to heavyweight, then beat Cyril Gane. He was the GOAT then, as well. That was another solidification. There's 100% chance he's the GOAT. And then beat Stipe, and now people are crying, oh, no. But even whether or not you want to think that he ducked Tom Aspinall, whatever, some people think he ducked Ngannou, which is the most ridiculous argument I've ever heard. I'm not even going to get into, oh, he ducked Ngannou, because it's that ridiculous. If you think Jones ducked Francis Ngannou, you're not worth an argument, right? You are the same people that have been bit by MMA Guru. You've contracted the Guru virus. We don't even need to talk about that. But even if you want to believe Jon Jones ducked Tom Aspinall and ducked Francis Ngannou, every other GOAT has ducked multiple fighters, right? First of all, the big three, Jon Jones, GSP, Demetrius Johnson. Those are the three that anyone will call the GOAT, right? GSP, first of all, he, robbery alert, hello, with Johnny Hendricks, right? That's one of the most famous robberies of all time. It wasn't even a robbery, by the way. In the old rule set, he won. I mean, he won the fight, right? Close enough to give it to either fighter. Robbery, whatever. So he already has a robbery on par with the Dominic Reyes robbery, which also wasn't a robbery. Right, but after that robbery, he took off for 4 years, right? Same thing that Jones did. Took off for 4 years. Came back and fought, Michael Bisping. By the way, you guys can watch the clip of Firas Zahabi, George St. Pierre's coach, on the Joe Rogan Experience. It's a very, very popular clip of him talking about why he thinks George St. Pierre is the GOAT. And while talking to Joe Rogan, he's talking about how before George St. Pierre even moved up in weight and fought Michael Bisping, he wasn't considered the GOAT, right? He was, robbery, he's boring, whatever. He wasn't considered the GOAT then. He was only considered a GOAT once he moved up and fought Michael Bisping. And that's a paper trail, right? You can look things up while it was happening. But also, that 4-year layoff was ducking Anderson Silva. Hello? I mean, that fight was one of the most anticipated fights that fans wanted to happen. And it was basically all on GSP to move up to 170. He never did. Right, so GSP on his record has a 4-year layoff, ducking Anderson Silva to move up and beat, a non-worthy contender, which is, the Francis Ngannou argument for Jon Jones, right? That's the same argument for Jon Jones, but GSP also did it, and against someone who actually probably would have fucking beat him. Right? And he has the fucking robbery. That was one of the most famous robberies of all time. So already, he's on the same level as Jon Jones. And people want to say, oh, well, Jon Jones did performance-enhancing drugs. Jon Jones did PEDs. That's something I'm going to get onto later in this video. But fucking George St. Pierre's on PEDs. Are you kidding me? Listen. The reason he retired 30 days after beating Michael Bisping for the middleweight title was due to a gastrointestinal intestine issue, whatever the fuck it's called. I'm not a doctor. Either way, the fucking thing that he had bubble gut. He had Josh Emmett fucking bubble gut. It looked disgusting. He had it in the fight with Michael Bisping. He said it's because he moved up in weight. You look up what causes that issue. It's steroid use. And there's 10 different fucking fighters who have had the exact same problem. So he's almost 100% confirmed on steroids, like actual fucking steroids. Ridiculous. And we talk about the other, the triad of the big three, who honestly shouldn't even be a part of the big three. Listen, you guys will see this video coming out, but Demetrius Johnson is fucking terrible. He should not even be considered in the GOAT conversation. He should be below the top 15 of greatest fighters of all time. He's absolutely despicable. But also Demetrius Johnson, hello, ducking alert. He fucking ducked TJ Dillashaw. He forced TJ Dillashaw to move down from 135 to 125. There has not been a single UFC fighter who has done that successfully. Name one UFC fighter who's moved from 135 pounds, already killing yourself, and then going down another 10 pounds in like small weight too, right? If you're going from, light heavyweight to middleweight, it's not that hard, right? You got big muscles, a lot of pounds. You can shed a lot of weight. A 135 to 125 is insane, and you can look at TJ in the weight cuts. He looks like he's dead, dude. He looks like a fucking like you've hit him. You fucking smack his ribcage. It's gonna start playing like xylophone sounds. It looked ridiculous, right? So we saw what TJ looked like going down to 125. Demetrious Johnson was trying to force him to come down to 125, and also he needs to come down to 125, and he has to have his belt on the line. It's literally ducking, but with extra steps, right? Jon Jones, he's just ducking. He goes, "Oh, I want $30 million or whatever." I don't care about that, right? If you're just saying, "Oh, I want a crazy amount of money," right? Honestly, who fucking cares, right? That's the UFC fighter's job. They're supposed to ask for more money. But for Demetrious Johnson to say, for me to fight TJ Dillashaw, to make the flyweight division interesting at all, he has to come down from 135 to 125, and if he loses, I gain the 135 belt. Are you insane? First of all, this is Demetrious Johnson, who's selling $100,000 pay-per-views. Demetrious Johnson literally, I'm being 100% serious, literally has the worst selling pay-per-view of all time in the modern era. Literally, look it up. It has like sub 100,000 pay-per-view buys when he's like a main event, okay? He knows he's never gonna get that in his entire life, dude. So he's pretending that he's not talking. Oh, I'm not talking. I want my fair share. And he wanted $1 million on top of that. Demetrious Jaquanson fuckhead wanted $1 million when he's getting paid $400,000 per win at the time, the 135 belt, and he wants TJ to move down. That's ducking. That's fucking ducking. I'm sick and tired of people, he wants his first share. No, that's ducking. Are you insane? Right, and also robberies for Demetrious Johnson as well, right? The Ian McCall fight, the first Ian McCall fight, he literally would have lost. He never would have been the champion if he didn't rob Ian McCall. You can look it up. It was a crazy controversy. And he also just has terrible wins too. I don't even need to talk about that. I'll save that for my next video. But that's GSP and Demetrious Johnson, the only other people you can consider the GOATs, already brought down to Jon Jones' level, and they have much worse resumes. You can just compare their resumes on paper. They're so much worse. I don't care. Oh, Jon Jones is fighting middleweights. Jon Jones is fighting middleweights. Yeah. You are the reason why Tom Aspinall never fought Jon Jones. You people are the reason they never fought. Because you are the people that are illegally streaming pay-per-views that fucking hate the UFC no matter what. Good, the UFC 300 sucks. You're the same people. You're the exact same people because you're stupid. Because you like watching two men fist fight in a cage while you're drinking beer. No one in this space is smart. Right, to end the ducking conversation once and for all, I mean, let's just be completely honest. Jones would have fucking destroyed Tom Aspinall. I mean, like seriously, like we've never seen Tom Aspinall go past the second round. His resume is terrible. Look at Tom Aspinall's resume. Oh, dude, Tom, oi, brother. You heard, mate? Tommy Boy Aspinall. He's logging 4 of the top 10 UFC fighters, mate. He's a fucking legend, man. He's got one of the best resumes in heavyweight, mate. Look at his resume. Oh, he beat Sergey Pavlovich, mate. Yo, he beat Sergey. Sergey Pavlovich. Who has he beat? Tuivasa and Derek Lewis. That's it. He literally has no other good wins on his fucking resume except for Volkov, right? He beat Curtis Blades, mate. He beat Curtis Blades. You wouldn't understand, mate. You're just hating because you're an American, mate. You're an American and you got school shootings, mate. You wouldn't understand a real British pro, man. Yeah, I mean, just look at every single one of his wins. Blades has beaten nobody. Go on Tapology and look at his resume. He's straight up beaten fucking nobody. Who else has he beat? Oh, Marcin Tybura, bro. He beat Marcin Tybura. Volkov is straight up his only good win. It's his only fucking good win in the entire UFC. And Gane has beat him. Cyril Gane beat him too. And beat him more convincingly. Beat him dominantly for 3 rounds straight. It's ridiculous. He has a half-tested chin. Whenever he's been hit with his wide open chin in the fucking air while he's just darting in with fucking retard 1-2 combinations. He's literally Tom Aspinall is literally Alexander Romanov if he got in shape. That's his entire fucking style. Darts in head first, chin wide open with fucking stupid retard fucking gorilla 1-2. Fucking 2002 level MMA striking. And then he has some ground game too. He can submit you, bro. He can submit Volkov. That's it. He can submit fucking Volkov, bro. He's a fucking problem on the ground. You could submit Arlovsky, bro. He has no fucking good wins, and his style is the perfect matchup for Jon Jones to beat on, right? If he doesn't knock out Jon Jones in the first round, or if he didn't knock out Jon Jones, because that fight's never gonna happen. Because that fight's never gonna happen. If that fight ever happened, what would happen if he didn't knock out Jones in the first round? He would just get fucking bullied. He's a worse version of Daniel Cormier, and we saw what happened to Daniel Cormier twice, which leads into my next point. The no contest with Daniel Cormier. Oh, he's on PEDs, bro. Jones is on PEDs. Listen, if you want to discard every single fighter that's on performance-enhancing drugs in the UFC, go watch golf. You fucking retard. Oh, dude, he's not the GOAT because, dude, he popped for steroids. You can't be a GOAT. You can't be a fucking UFC fighter GOAT and be popping for fucking steroids, bro. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Go watch college basketball then. You fucking retard. They are fist fighters. They are not only punching each other in the face, they are kneeing each other in the face. They are elbowing each other's eye sockets. They are sometimes eye poking them, kicking them in the balls. They have to train 7 times a day. 99% of all UFC fighters ever have been on performance-enhancing drugs of some sort, right? Performance-enhancing drugs, not steroids. This is the dumbest point that people just completely miss, right? These old heads that are just out of the fucking loop. They still think Mike Tyson's gonna beat Jake Paul. He's gonna come back, bro. He's gonna beat Jake Paul, man. He's gonna beat him. He's gonna come back. Yo, Jake Paul better watch his mouth, man. When Mike Tyson gets close to him, man, prime Mike Tyson, prime Iron Mike Tyson, man. He's gonna come out and kick his ass, man. Right? Let's get with the program. Let's get with the fucking program. First of all, Islam Makhachev popped for steroids. He popped performance-enhancing drugs in the lead-up to his second fight in the UFC. He was supposed to fight Drew Dober. You can look at Tapology. You can look it up. He popped performance-enhancing drugs. So, okay, Islam's not the GOAT then. Okay, if PEDs write you out, Islam out of the GOAT conversation. Not even close, right? He's already not in there. He's already not in there. But out. He's out then. Sean O'Malley popped for Ostarine like 2 or 3 times. Had the same issue with Jones with like a picogram as well. So Sean O'Malley out. He's not a good fighter. He's on steroids. Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz and Gilbert Melendez and all of the people, pretty much all the people that train at that gym, the scrap pack, pop performance enhancing drugs. Look it up. They're all written out of anything good. Like I said, GSP as well. Demetrius Johnson, Alexander Volkanovski as well has very visible signs. If you want to say steroids, man. Okay, then Bryce Mitchell's the GOAT. Oh, steroids right out of the go conversation. Okay. Weston Wilson's the fucking GOAT. Bryce Mitchell's the GOAT. Because every single UFC fighter in the top 15 or above is on steroids, and 99% of all the unranked and all the UFC debutants and everything, they're all on performance-enhancing drugs. This isn't the 90s anymore. It's not, he pumped 2 testosterone, got trained, big muscles, right? Ben Rothwell popped for steroids as well. Look at him. You think he's fucking shooting up, fucking getting massive, right? Steroids are not steroids anymore. They're performance-enhancing drugs. They are helping you train longer. They microdose. They cycle in and out. They have doctors that are specialized in this that are really not that expensive. They're risking their lives. Of course they're using performance-enhancing drugs. To write them out of the conversation because of that is ridiculous. It's idiotic. It's idiotic and short-sighted. And a small point I want to make here for anyone that oh, Makhachev's steroid use, his pop for steroids, was not a full pop. It was technically illegal, but he was not banned from the UFC. He was not banned for fighting because the steroid that he was using was taken off of the list. It was taken off of the list right after he popped. It was taken off like 3 months right after he popped for that banned substance. So that's why it's not really talked about as much. And you take that logic, you put it to Jon Jones versus Daniel Cormier. In the now banned substances and the rules for everything, the rules and regulations for picograms, Jon Jones versus Daniel Cormier would not have been a no contest due to whatever fucking drug was in his system. So we can write that off as well. Right, but the last point I want to make here is a triple, right? We got a triplet here. Is extracurricular activities, okay? Wife, crime, and gay is what I have written down in my notes, right? First of all, beating his wife. Listen, I'm never gonna advocate for someone to beat their wife. I'm never gonna do it. I think it's wrong. I think you're hurting someone else. They're defenseless. Whatever. But, listen, sometimes... He's a UFC fighter, okay? He's got crazy testosterone, running through his veins. He's probably drunk as well. His wife, listen, I don't want to be disrespectful, but, not exactly a dime piece. Not exactly, a 10 out of 10. Got 2 kids. Maybe they're fucking annoying as shit. Maybe... Listen, we don't know the story, is all I'm saying. We don't know the story because the wife, Jon Jones' wife, never said anything because, hey, maybe it's her fault. I don't know. You can't jump to conclusions. Maybe she fucking yelled at him for coming home late or something. Going, you come home late. You don't love me anymore. Because shut up, bitch. And smacks her. And he's a UFC fighter. He's the UFC heavyweight champion. A flick on her nose is going to smack it and break it into 1,000 pieces, right? Maybe he threw a pancake at her face. Who fucking knows, right? Anything that he touches her with is going to destroy her. Right, and also, the wife's testimony kind of destroys it all. She said, oh, no, it's not his fault or whatever. The only thing that people say with that is, oh, it's the kids. The kids came out crying to the hotel staff. Have you ever had, parents fight and kids are retarded? They're 3 years old. They're 3 years old. They don't understand, oh, you were out late, and, the dynamics of a marriage. They'll call the cops if their mommy doesn't order pizza. They're 3 fucking years old. They don't know what's happening. Right, but that, and then also, the crime as well. First of all, listen, Jon Jones is a good person. He's a Christian. He defended his house against a home invader, something that Anthony Smith, Sean Strickland could never do. They could never do that. Listen, has he committed crimes? Yes, but haven't we all done that? Listen, we've all done something, shoplifting, maybe you did donuts. You did donuts in the fucking street or something. Listen, we've all done something, and what did he do, right? The thing that just recently happened has already been proven false. Okay, that's false, and I think it's ridiculous to use that in any sort of serious manner while trying to critique Jon Jones. It's a random drunk woman on mushrooms. Hey, let's wake up. You cannot trust an eyewitness testimony from a drunk woman who's high on mushrooms. I don't care literally whatever happened, even if Jones is in the car. Even if he was in the car, which he wasn't. You cannot trust her at all. You literally cannot take that into fucking account. She's drunk and on mushrooms. You fucking idiots. Right, but oh, he crashed his car into a pregnant lady. Literally, guess how many people ever have gotten into a car crash? He got into a car crash? Oh my god! Got into a car crash, didn't injure the pregnant woman at all, couldn't have expected her to be pregnant either. That's an extra cherry on top, right? You can't really take that much into account. It didn't hurt the pregnant lady at all. Couldn't have known that she was pregnant, just got into a fender bender with a random person. And then ran off because he's a fucking UFC heavyweight champion. He's like, I'm black too. He's black too. I mean, he's gonna get shot if he fucking stays there with the cops. They're gonna go, you fucking bitch. They're gonna shoot him. If I was black, I'd be fucking running away. Listen, the cops are scary, and hey, listen, wherever he lives, New Mexico, shit, hey, listen, honestly, that first part was a joke, but the cops in New Mexico, listen, I would run away. I would run away as well. But also, I mean, think about the other fucking UFC fighters that have done way worse shit than that, like Tony Ferguson. Hey, hello, Tony Ferguson. Listen, I love Tony Ferguson. He's a retard. And he didn't just, he couldn't do a fender bender. He couldn't do a fender bender while he was a little tipsy. He came back from the bar and accidentally, gave a little love tap to a pregnant woman's car. No, Tony Ferguson was going like 100 miles on the freeway while drunk. Like, well, way over the, legal alcohol limit, which, your thoughts on that, whatever. But he got into a major car crash and actually fucking injured somebody. Got into a massive fucking crash. That's Tony Ferguson. Oh, but we love Tony. But Tony's on a 9-fight losing streak and he's got knocked down his last 3 fights, so we love him. What? He's also fucking actually beat his fucking wife, dude. I mean, come on. Like, Tony Ferguson. Have you heard his wife's phone call? Like, holy shit, you can look at my channel. I have an edit. I have a Tony Ferguson edit that uses his fucking wife's phone call. But she literally sounds like he's possessed by the devil. She sounds like Tony Ferguson got possessed by the devil. And she's literally, I mean, he thinks that she was possessed by the devil. You can listen to the phone call. She's going, he's throwing holy water at me. He's dousing her with holy water. I mean, holy shit, but Tony, oh, he's so good. Tony Ferguson, because he never got the chance. He never got the chance of it. Hey, he's still a terrible person. He's still a terrible fucking person. Right, and, John Jones just drugs. Whatever. He does cocaine. Oh my god, whoa. The greatest UFC fucking cage fighter of all time does coke sometimes. I don't even need to bring that up. But gay. Oh, he's gay. Dude, Jon Jones is gay. First of all, I feel like that's honestly really disrespectful. He has a wife and 2 children. And people are on every fucking Instagram post, you're gay and you fucking suck dick. First of all, he's not. I hate to break it to you fucking inside basement dwelling cretins who have never gone to Atlanta or Los Angeles or fucking anywhere that has 10 black people in the entire city. I hate to break it to you guys, but black people be zesty sometimes. They be a little zesty sometimes. They may be throwing, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. They be chilling and shit. Maybe they smoking a joint. They smoking a blunt. They got some Hennessy or some shit. Maybe they say some little zesty, bro. Listen, they were slaves, dude. They were slaves. I think they're allowed to be a little bit zesty sometimes. And like I said, go to Atlanta. Okay, shit. I mean, look, the skinny, the baggiest jeans in Atlanta. I mean, black people are just zesty. It's literally the only people that are calling Jon Jones gay are pale skinwalkers. They're fucking rakes that are just sitting on their... Jon Jones is fucking gay, man. He's fucking gay because what? How is he gay? Oh, because he made fun of some loser comedian? Anyone who doesn't know the comedian that he was roasting, right? I know all the UFC fans are above 35 years old and they have no clue what's going on in the real world. They have no idea what happens on the internet. But the comedian he was heckling is a YouTuber. First of all, YouTuber, not a comedian, named Def Noodles. Just look at like a Turkey Tom video. Look at look him up. Just even look him up. Look up Def Noodles on fucking YouTube. You'll get 10 different exposés on him and why he's a fucking loser. He's a fucking weirdo loser. And that whole comedy event was one of the biggest travesties that ever happened. It's a travesty that Jon Jones even went there, even gave him the time to heckle him and give somewhat of a name out of him. But I guess I'm assuming that you people don't even know his name because he's that much of a loser. Def Noodles is a fucking, like, just look him up. Just fucking look him up, dude. Look at like a Turkey Tom video of him. He's fucking, he sucks. Oh, dude, he was in a jacuzzi with a dude. These people are so insecure about their sexuality. When did it become gay to get on the back of a motorcycle and play with your homie's hair? When did that become weird? Am I living in another dimension? Is California just a separate colony from the rest of the fucking world? When did it become gay to sit on your the back of your friend's motorcycle and play with his fluffy hair? Okay, in my world, that's awesome. That's the best friend you could have, right? Oh, he was in a jacuzzi with another dude. He was in a jacuzzi with a fat guy. Okay. What? It's gay to be in a jacuzzi. Listen, the shit Khabib is doing is gay. Okay? He's having 30 dudes fucking piled up in one tiny little jacuzzi. Jon Jones is in a pool messing with his friend. I mean, holy shit. Right, but I mean, that's literally everything. That's literally everything. Ducking, the other goats have ducked, and he's not even ducking Aspinall, and would have beat him anyway. Anyway. PEDs, every fighter takes them. Islam Makhachev, fucking O'Malley, they all take them, and the DC win, or the DC no contest would have been counted as win in today's rules. So, kind of writes it off. And wife, not even true. Literally, the wife never testified or anything, and kids are stupid, and maybe she fucking overcooked the meatloaf or something. Who knows? You can't jump to conclusions, right? Is criminal past? Listen, we all got a criminal past. Whatever. He does drugs. Oh my god, he does drugs. Okay, loser. Okay, nerd. Who gives a fuck if he does cocaine? You nerd. He's the greatest fighter of all time. He can walk around literally anywhere and say, I beat up all of you. Yeah, he's gonna do coke, you fucking loser nerd. What? Oh, and gay, he's not gay, he's black. You internet cretins. You Charlie Kirk. Disgusting. You Charlie Kirk, whatever his fucking dumb name, smiley face, whatever. Either way, just completely dismantled all of that. So, you're welcome, all you fucking loser fans. That's it. Like, comment, subscribe, buy my memberships, fucking donate me $100 because I deserve it. I deserve your money, especially after this video, because it's a good video. I expect at least $10 in my bank account after making this video, whether it's a stream, super thanks, whatever. Better see it. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications. Check out my next video, July 4th. Hey, yo. Let's go. Right? Yeah. Eagle MMA, out.
Hey. Young Lean? Are you Young Lean?
What?
Are you Young Lean?
No, I'm Barry Dillon.